Hi, and welcome to my live event here on Facebook, and welcome also to my Pampered Chef kitchen as we prepare or get ready to prepare carne asada quesadillas on our round small stone. Preparation time for all of this was less than 15 minutes. The only thing that's left to do is to put the quesadilla together and put it into the microwave, which will take less than 2 minutes to prep and cook. So a total of less than 20 minutes to make this meal. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit of what I have here on my countertop before I prep the food to put in the microwave. To hold the meat, I have it in the 8 1/4 cup spill-proof Pampered Chef dish. You could use this in the microwave to heat up food or to cook. In the oven at no higher than 350 degrees. It could be used to save food, not only in the refrigerator, but in the freezer. And you can take it right from the refrigerator and freezer to reheat your food. Tonight I'm going to use, instead of using actual tongs, because I don't have any, we're going to makeshift with the toaster tongs and use it to get the meat to put it on the tortillas. Other items I have here tonight that I wanted to share that would make really good stocking stuffers is the measuring spoons, the clear measuring spoons. I like these because of the fact that they snap together when you store them, so you don't have to worry about losing them, digging around, trying to figure out where the one you want is, because they all go together and they all store together. Really easy, from biggest to smallest in size. And also, if at any time you have any questions about any of the products I show you tonight, just go ahead and ask them and I'll do the best I can to answer them. If I don't have the answer, I will get the answer for you and respond to you in your comment. Another great stocking stuffer would be the Pampered Chef knife, prep knife. I've talked about this before and I've explained how sharp this is. So this is not good for a child to be using, only for an adult. It is dishwasher safe, although every time I've used it, I washed my hand, because I don't want a chance, whoever empties the dishwasher, for them to cut their hand. Something else that would be good for a stocking stuffer is the scraper. These come in different sizes for scrapers. This is the large one. You got the medium size, you got the small, and then you got the spatulas, again, large, medium, small, in your bakeware. Also, you have your glazing brush, which I've already used this when we had a barbecue a couple of weeks ago to put the barbecue sauce on the meat. One of the features I really like about it is it has a hook thing, so whatever bowl you're using, it will hook right on the edge. You don't have to worry about it falling off. It is dishwasher safe when you're done using it. You also get this in a stocking stuffer. This is the nylon knife. And the reason why I really like this, if I have a child helping me prep food and want them to cut something up, this doesn't cut. It doesn't cut, as in it won't cut you. So therefore it's safe for the child to use. So if it slips, it's not going to cut them either. It is really good to use on fruits and vegetables. I have tried it on meats, not so well. Your prep knife would work way better on meat than this knife. And another thing I have that I really like is the dry wet measuring cup. It makes it really easy, so you don't have to worry about digging out all your measuring cups and having them laying all over the place. You go with your measurements, your blue or your wet, your red or your dry, and you just push it out and set it to where you want it. I have the wet set right now on half a cup, It would also be a half a cup for the dry. This is wet, this is dry. So, with that being said, and before I go on, is there any questions? Okay, so now I am getting ready to open up the tortilla bag, and I'm going to pull out 2 tortillas. Hold on one second, I grabbed the cheese. Normally, I use shredded cheese to make my quesadillas, but in this case, I don't have shredded, I only have sliced, so we're going to slice cheese it tonight, which works just the same. They're still going to come out really cheesy and really good by the time they're done, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your cheese, and you're going to put it on the bottom part of the tortilla. Probably shouldn't need more than 2 pieces if you do it right. And like I said, I'm going to use the toaster tongs as regular tongs as a substitute. So, move the lid out of the way, and I'm going to grab into my meat. And you want to just take the meat and put it along the tortilla and the cheese as even as possible as you can. Now, I made like a pound and a half of carne asada, and I'm feeding a family of 4 tonight. So I want to make sure I have plenty of meat and cheese to last for all 4 of us. So you want to know how many people you're prepping for. So then I'm going to take 2 more pieces of cheese and put it on. In the opposite direction, so that way the cheese melts all the way through. And then I'm going to take my quesadilla, flatten it down a little, just like this. Walk my little happy butt over to the microwave. And I would say you probably don't need any more because everything's heated up and cooked already. Then 1 minute to heat up the quesadilla. And while I'm thinking about it, where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. When you're using your stones, it's very important that you remember you don't use soap and water on your stones to clean them, because you want to keep the flavors from the foods you make on them within the pores of the stone. The darker the stone gets, the more flavors and outcome of food you're going to have. Mine are brand new, so they're not quite dark yet. But we do give you this scraper thing. It comes with a stone that will be your device to clean it. Run it under hot water, and hot water only, and then you scrape all the food off. It does not go in the dishwasher. It is hand dried, hand washed, hand dried, and this is the only thing you use to clean it. So, okay. The stone, or the quesadilla, is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the microwave. I am still here, even if you can't see me. move the meat real quick because I want you to see what I'm doing for the rest of it. So the stone is done. The quesadilla is ready. And now the fun part is transferring it from the stone to a plate. So I got my scraper to use it, to help me do that. And then to cut it, I have my pizza cutter. This is the pizza cutter right here. Right here. This is what's called a crust cutter. And this is very sharp, so this should only be used by adults, not little kids, at all times. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to just do a simple cut my quesadilla into 4 pieces. And there you go, in less than 20 minutes, prep time. That includes the food, the meat, which the meat, by the way, like I said, is carne asada. It is done with seasonings, onion powder, garlic powder, seasoning salt, and a little bit of lemon juice for flavoring. And that will pretty much wrap up my little Facebook Live here. And if there's any questions or anything that come along afterwards, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, I am beginning my bookings for the month of July. July is going to be themed Christmas in July. 5 months left before Christmas, so I'll be doing a lot of talking in my event for July bookings about things you get for Christmas for your friends. I am looking for bookings for virtual shows. I am looking for bookings for catalog shows. And I'm also looking for bookings to start doing fundraisers. I have a great deal in fundraisers for a good cause. So if you know somebody that's looking to make some money or has a GoFundMe account, send them my way. I'll tell them what my deal is if you do a fundraiser with me, to help raise money for their cause that they're doing it for. You could catch me on Facebook, both group and page at Pampered Chef Kathleen. Look me up, hit like, join my group. And hopefully, if you were invited to my event for the July event, Christmas in July, you've already accepted the invite and you're already there. That starts tomorrow, from tomorrow to July 4th. Not July 4th, sorry. July 14th is when I'm doing that event. Along with this event, there's a calendar already in there. Each calendar spot for July has an item, a Pampered Chef item on it. You get to pick the date. And whatever item is on that date is yours free once your show is completed. I will give it to you, buy it myself, and give it to you. So, with that being said, and if there's no questions at the moment, any questions come up, please leave them in the comment. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And have a wonderful Friday evening. See you all later.